If you're promoting your music on Spotify using Facebook ads, which you should be, you definitely want to be split testing your ad creative. Trust me, split test, split test, split test. When you're split testing your creative, you want to try a bunch of different options. You want to try different videos, different images, different sections of your song. But there is such a thing as going overboard. And in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what that looks like based on my own experience and the lessons we can learn from that gigantic mistake. What's up, guys? It's Tom. Welcome back to the lab. Welcome back to another video. Welcome back to my life. Today, I'm coming at you with part 4 of our series, Top 10 Mistakes When Using Facebook Ads to Promote Your Music on Spotify. And today we're talking about split testing yet again. Now, if you missed last week's video, you can check that out right here. It's about how to split test your ad creative and some general rules I like to follow based on things I've done wrong in the past. This week, this video is about something I've done gigantically wrong in the past, and that is split testing too much creative. It is possible to go overboard, and when you do that, you shut down the entire system and algorithm that Facebook has set up so well for you and kind of render it useless, to be honest. What we're going to do is I'm going to walk you through an ad campaign that I ran where I just went way overboard, split testing a ton of different creative options and audience options all at once, and basically just nullified my results. After that, we're going to walk through exactly what Facebook says on this matter, how they instruct us to set up our ad campaigns, and what they say is too much. And then from there, we're going to talk about some conclusions we can draw based on looking at my campaign and what didn't work, and what Facebook has to say about how we can do it the correct way. So let's get into it. All right, so first things first. We're here in Facebook Ad Manager, and I've got my campaign pulled up where I just went overboard. As you can see, there's a ton of ad set options. We're here in the ad set view. Once we get into the ad view, you'll see that there's even more options. So just as a quick peek under the hood, these are all the ads I had running for this campaign when I originally set it up. And as you can see, most of the ads don't even have any traffic on them and have a minimal amount of spend. This was for my song We Can Run, which came out September 11th. When I dropped that song, I decided, well, I'm going to try something different. I had been testing things in different ways, started out testing not enough creative, and I thought, well, I'm going to go for it this time. I'm really going to test a lot of creative. I'm going to find the thing that works the best. So I was on a mission, not knowing that you really can overdo this. So I have it set to a single day view. This is the day that the song came out, September 11th, and these are the results for one day of ad spend. We'll just walk through it here. As you can see, I got 27 results, 27 views content. My cost per view content was 37 cents, which is a little higher than I like to start out. If I can start at 30 or below, that makes me happy. And then I spent $9.92, so I had a $10 daily budget. This was day 1 of running this ad campaign. And as you can see, I've got all of my ad sets split out by artists that I was targeting. The vid retarget did not run on this day. This came in later, but I split tested retargeting people who had already clicked through ads in previous campaigns. I split tested a lookalike audience based off of those people that was global, all Spotify territories, and then 3 different artists that I thought were pretty good fits for the song. So let's go to the audience that did the best on opening day. That was my lookalike audience. We'll click through here and we'll go to the ads. As you can see, this one, while not the lowest by far, was 42 cents, but it got the most amount of results. So going into here in the ads, here's our big problem. I have 8 ads in here. 8 ads is overboard. It's too much. And as you can see, none of them got very good results. All of the results of these ads are minimal, and the cost per view content is pretty terrible. I mean, the best one was 2A, and it got 23 cents on opening day, which isn't bad. It's not a bad place to start, but it only got 7 conversions at that rate. Now, as a point of reference, I want to show you this ad campaign that I'm currently still running for my song When We Were Young, and it's been performing well, so I've just kept it going at $5 a day. This is yesterday. Yesterday, I got 37 conversions at a cost of 13 cents per conversion. For a $5 budget, I got 37 conversions for $5. Compare that to opening day of this ad campaign. I got 27 conversions for $10. Now, granted, the $5 campaign for When We Were Young has been running and has optimized well, so it's not exactly apples to apples for comparison, but this should give you a pretty good idea of just how choked down this campaign got from the beginning. I mean, the budget was double and it got 2/3 of the results for a budget that is half as much that's continuing to run. So why didn't this work? Well, here's what happens. The learning phase of any ad set is 50 conversion events. And as you can see in this ad campaign, not a single ad set got 50 conversions on opening day. That's a problem. At least one ad set should get pretty close on opening day for a $10 budget. It shouldn't take you more than 24 to 48 hours to get out of the learning phase for at least one ad set in your campaign. If you're not getting out of that learning phase within the first day or two, that's a problem. So what happened is not a single one of these even got close to getting out of the learning phase. And it's because my budget was split across too many options. The more options you have, the less any single ad or any single ad set will get budget allocated to it, because campaign budget optimization is trying to figure out where the budget goes, which means they're giving the budget to everything until they figure that out. The more options you have, the longer it's going to take. So now that we've seen exactly what screwing this up looks like, let's take a look at what Facebook has to say on the subject and compare it with what I've done here. This is what Facebook has to say on managing ad volume. The number of active ads in your ad account or from your page plays an important role in achieving predictable, stable, and optimized results. Each time an ad is shown, our ads delivery system learns more about the best people and places to show your ad. The more an ad is shown, the better the delivery system becomes at optimizing the ad's performance. When an advertiser runs too many ads at once, this is the most important part, okay? When an advertiser runs too many ads at once, each ad delivers less often. That's what happened to me, right? This means that fewer ads exit the learning phase, just as what happened to me. And more budget is spent before the delivery system can optimize performance. Again, exactly what happened to me. In other words, too many ads can result in worse performance. Case in point, that's exactly what happened to me. That's exactly what I managed to do without meaning to. So now we've identified the problem, right? Pretty big problem. So what does Facebook say on how to fix that problem? If we go down under best practices in their business resource page that we're reading from right now, we'll get to section 2, decreasing ads per ad set. And this is what they say to do about it. The second bullet point says use 6 or fewer creatives per ad set. 6 is the magic number cap limit, not the magic number that you should be using, but the cap of the number you can use without getting worse results. They go on to say the delivery system favors ads with more delivery because conversion predictions are more accurate. Basically saying the more data your ad gets, the more they are able to predict with certainty how that ad's going to do in the future. Basically, it's a make it take it game. The more your ad gets shown, the more they learn about it, the more it gets shown furthermore to an audience that's going to respond well to it. And then lastly, once you've added more than 6 ads, there is little marginal benefit. Or in my case, there is 0 benefit at all and it shuts the whole thing down. Back to my ad sets, not only did I have 8 ads in this one ad set, I had 5 ad sets running at the exact same time, all with 8 ads in them. That's 40 ads on a $10 budget. There's no way that thing is going to be able to optimize in the first 24 to 48 hours. So what do we do from here? Taking what I have done here so poorly or so magnificently for educational purposes and what Facebook has to say on the subject, here's what I take from this. Less ad sets on day 1, less ads on day 1, while still split testing. Now, I said this in last week's video. Again, check that out if you haven't, or just go from the top of this playlist right here and watch this entire series from the beginning and catch up to this point after this video is done. Split test your ad sets, no more than 3 ads per ad set and 3 ad sets per campaign when you start. Start there. 9 ads total with 3 ad sets, and figure out which creative works the best. Now, when you're splitting out your ads by ad set, have the same audience in all 3 ad sets from the get-go. Once you figure out the creative that works best amongst all of that, then you can start split testing new audience targeting options if you have not gotten to the rate of conversion that you want. And that's it for this one. This is a gigantic mistake I inadvertently made, but honestly, I'm kind of happy that I did it because I learned a really valuable lesson about this from this failed campaign. And I wouldn't have gone down the rabbit hole of reading up on Facebook's business page. I wouldn't have found Facebook Blueprint, which is an amazing resource, by the way. I'm going to link to that in the description of this video. If you haven't checked out Facebook Blueprint, go check that out. It has everything you'd want to know on Facebook ads. Dig into it, read about it. It's straight from the source, man. If you don't want to read about it, I'm going to keep reading about it and making videos on it just for you. That's it for this video. I hope this is helpful. Don't do what I did. Don't over split test, but do split test at least a little bit out of the gate, and hopefully your ad campaigns will run a little bit better. Now, before you go, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell icon so that you know when I post stuff, and share this video with anybody you think will enjoy it or benefit from it. I would really, really appreciate it. As always, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Check out these videos at the end here. The playlist is up top if you want to get started from the beginning of this series, and the previous video is down on the bottom here. So thanks for being here. Catch you on the next one. Peace.